Did you know that once your net worth hits $100,000, your money starts working for you in a way it never did before? Studies show that people who reach this milestone not only grow their wealth faster, but also change the way they make decisions, prioritize their time, and evaluate risk. By the end of this video, you'll see exactly why $100,000 is a turning point, how it shifts your financial priorities, and how you can use it to accelerate your wealth-building journey. When you begin building wealth, progress feels slow, exhausting, and almost invisible. You save diligently. You sacrifice comfort. You cut corners wherever you can. You skip dinners out, delay vacations, and ignore the latest gadgets. Yet, month after month, your bank balance barely seems to move. It feels like pushing a massive boulder uphill inch by inch, day after day. Even with discipline, the results feel underwhelming. A $1,000 increase feels exciting for a moment, but it doesn't feel like real traction. A $5,000 milestone feels meaningful, yet the math still isn't on your side. At this stage, your money isn't working for you. It's dormant, waiting to reach enough mass to start multiplying. Every dollar saved depends entirely on your labor. Every dollar earned costs you time, energy, or sacrifice. And this is exactly where most people give up. The mountain feels too steep, the peak too distant, and the effort too draining. But here's what most people don't realize. There is a tipping point where everything changes. And that tipping point is $100,000. Once you cross it, your money starts doing the heavy lifting. Your mindset shifts. Your priorities realign. And what once felt exhausting begins to feel exponential. By the end of this video, you'll see why $100,000 is the inflection point, where effort turns into momentum, and how reaching it may be closer than you think. The first $100,000 is always the hardest. Let's break down why. Imagine starting from zero and saving $500 a month. After 1 year, you've saved $6,000. After 5 years, $30,000. After 10 years, $60,000. Even with consistency, the progress feels painfully slow. Your discipline is doing all the work. Compound interest exists, but at this stage, it's barely noticeable. Even with smart investing and a 10% annual return, the gains are modest. $50,000 invested earns $5,000 in a year. That's helpful, but it's not life-changing. It might cover a vacation or cushion an emergency, but the snowball hasn't started rolling. You're still pushing the boulder uphill, manually, every step dependent on effort. This is where mental fatigue sets in. You budget carefully, delay gratification, and watch others spend freely. Doubt creeps in. You wonder if it's worth it. And for most people, this is the point where they quit. But here's the truth. This phase isn't really about money. It's about discipline, habits, and building a system. Every dollar saved, every habit formed, and every skill developed compounds later, just not immediately. The first $100,000 isn't just a financial milestone. It's the threshold where labor starts turning into leverage and where the boulder begins to roll on its own. Now imagine you reach $100,000. Something subtle but powerful happens. For the first time, your money starts working for you instead of the other way around. At a 10% return, $100,000 generates $10,000 a year. That money isn't earned through extra hours or added stress, it's passive. And next year, that $10,000 compounds. Then the year after. The snowball grows faster with every rotation. But the shift isn't just financial, it's psychological. You stop seeing money as the end goal and start seeing it as a tool. Career decisions, side projects, and investments stop being about survival and start becoming strategic. Your priorities naturally evolve. Impulsive spending begins to feel wasteful. Choices around work, lifestyle, and investing become aligned with long-term outcomes rather than short-term comfort. And here's the most powerful part. The mental freedom that comes with reaching $100,000 often accelerates wealth faster than any raise or side hustle ever could. Once you see the snowball rolling, it permanently changes how you think about money. After reaching $100,000, your priorities realign in 5 key ways. First, spending becomes intentional. Every purchase is evaluated through the lens of long-term impact. Impulse buys lose their appeal, and value replaces instant gratification. Second, investing takes center stage. Money is no longer just saved, it's deployed strategically. You focus on diversification, low fees, automation, and efficiency. Every dollar has a purpose, and every purpose compounds. Third, time becomes more valuable than income. You begin to prioritize leverage over effort, seeking ways to make money work harder than you do. Automation, delegation, and systems become natural extensions of your strategy. Fourth, risk becomes calculated. Opportunities that once felt too dangerous, starting a business, changing careers, Relocating, investing in skills become feasible because you have a buffer. Risk stops being a threat and becomes a tool. Finally, your mindset evolves. You move from reactive to proactive. Money stops being a constant source of stress and becomes a lever to design the life you actually want. This is where the real power lies. As your priorities shift, your system begins to amplify itself. Better decisions lead to faster growth, and faster growth reinforces better decisions. So how do you reach $100,000 efficiently? There are three main levers. The first is offense, increasing income. Focus on growing the flow of money through raises, side gigs, freelancing, or high-value skills. Every extra dollar accelerates the snowball. Income growth itself compounds, especially when paired with discipline. The second lever is defense, protecting what you earn. It's not just about income, it's about retention. Track spending, cut unnecessary expenses, and avoid lifestyle inflation. Think of money like water flowing through pipes. Every leak slows your progress. The third lever is efficiency, making money work smarter. Automate savings and investments, minimize fees, use tax-advantaged accounts, and reinvest consistently. Low-cost index funds and optimized systems allow your money to grow even when you're not actively working. This is the engine of long-term wealth. If these ideas are resonating with you, consider taking one simple step today. Automate a small portion of your income, even if it feels almost insignificant at first. What matters most right now is consistency, not size. If you'd like, leave a comment with the amount you're starting with. Writing it down turns intention into action, and it's a small commitment that compounds over time just like your wealth will. And if you want to keep exploring this way of thinking about money and long-term growth, consider subscribing to the channel. Each video is designed to help you build clarity, momentum, and systems that work quietly in the background. Once you cross the $100,000 threshold, momentum takes over. The first $100,000 often requires years of discipline and sacrifice, but the next $100,000 usually arrives much faster, often in half the time. As your portfolio grows to $300,000, $400,000 and beyond, investment returns frequently outpace anything you could earn through additional work. The journey shifts from effort-driven to strategy-driven. You stop trading hours for dollars and your dollars start working for you. The boulder you once pushed uphill now rolls forward on its own, gaining speed, size, and unstoppable momentum. $100,000 isn't the finish line, it's the launch pad. Life decisions where you live, how you spend your time, and who you surround yourself with become intentional tools for freedom and wealth. In short, $100,000 rewires your priorities, your mindset, and your life strategy. Start today. Track your spending, automate your investments, focus on increasing your earning potential. Every single action compounds, just like your money does over time. And if you want more content that breaks down wealth, mindset, and long-term strategy in a clear and practical way, subscribe to the channel. New videos are released to help you make smarter decisions, avoid costly mistakes, and build a system that works for you even when you're not working. Reaching $100,000 isn't just about a number in your account. It's about changing how you think, the choices you make, and the life you design. Build your system now, stay consistent, and you'll set the foundation for every milestone that comes after.